Pronto.
Oh, and you lot need to have new orders to defend my new ports. Now I need 10 divisions. Alright, so once I get political power, I'm going to have to change my law. Manpower law. I'm still on volunteer. I have a fairly decent army for volunteer. And then I'm going to be fighting the Austrian navy. How large is that? Should win that fight. I'll laugh so hard if the Communion of France takes more casualties now than they did the first time when they were fighting Germany. I doubt they will. We're going to join the Spanish team when it comes. That doesn't exist anymore. So, no. Alright, that one's done. So now we can begin the army reform. Which does increase division training time, but also means that we have better recovery rate, better speed, and more organisation. Our army is still in many ways a mishmash of militias, old federal Italian divisions, conscripts, and volunteer foreigners. Organising it into an effective fighting force will be a complicated task, and yet one so worthwhile. How much organisation do these guys actually have? 59 for an armour division? That's not terrible. Yeah, the general goal of this is to unite Italy. So has France managed to recruit any more troops than one division? Oh yeah, they're actually recruiting quite quickly. I can't believe Germany just pieced them out though. I guess they didn't want to take on Britain, because Britain still had the navy at that point. CSA declared war on Mexico. That's going to be an interesting fight. So I suspect that the industrial advantage still lies with you, although they did take the Pacific states. Yeah, they've doubled the industry and... See, this is why the CSA is ridiculous. 10 times the divisions, even though geographically they're similar. Zangi and Poopy, thank you very much for the follows. What are you lacking? Motorized. Ooh, you are. Huh. I can probably do something about that. And Calabria is almost done, at which point... wow, the industrial potential of these three is terrible. Well, actually, once you've finished upgrading Calabria, we probably actually, want to build something in Calabria. I'm going to go with more naval dockyards, because I'm going to need the super heavies. I'm confident that we can hold against the Austrians. We just need to get a little clever about how and where we attack. Like, if we can hold onto this area, or even just at the crossing over here. I mean, there's a lot of forts here in the center now. We just need to play a very, very defensive war. So at this point, it's going to be a bad thing that we did not go defensive stance. That plus 25% fighting in core territory would have been very nice. Though none of this is core. I wonder how we can form the Kingdom of Italy. $70 of 185. 125. I'm going to cancel the justification on you for the moment. I want to keep the political power, and we want to take out the Pope first. I know, I'd kind of like to avoid war with these guys until somebody else goes to fight them. It's just too bad that they've dealt with their internal issues already. I mean, they're still industrializing. So where is their international stuff? Germany declared war on Ukraine. Ukraine go communist? Ukraine did not go communist, they just split. There goes the commune. 110,000 men. They lost 300,000 the first time they lost. And that's when they were prepared. What happened to you? Seriously? How did it go so horribly, horribly wrong? Je ne comprends pas. Both the CSA and Mexico are Cindy. I wonder why they're fighting. That's actually a fairly good point. I guess because America still exists. Alright, so we've begun the army reforms. Let's get Messe's reform plan for the land doctrine, then ultimately we want the army of Sicily. Which is going to make division training even longer, but make our divisions really strong. We're going to be so fast. We have like a plus 20% movement speed. In fact, more than that. I think we might be at like plus 30%. A small clique of generals, led by Giovanni Messe, a veteran of the War of Resistance, is planning audacious reforms of our military structure and planning. Perhaps allowing them to have their voice heard, is in our best interest. I think it might be. And I've already got the military-industrial complex, so I just need this one and then I can get the army of Sicily. And then just building armor more quickly would be nice. Even if I don't have any bonuses to armor. Right, when's this bloody war going to start? 185 days. Wait, is Russia allied to Germany? Russia's allied to Germany. Well, in that case, I really hope that Austria-Hungary goes to war with Germano-Russia. CSA wants California, the socialist capital of America. Right, so we've got mass motorization. Let's go on to mechanized offensive for another 15 organization. For our motorized and mechanized, and then 3 for our tanks. That sounds good to me. Fall of Kiev. Poland took 3 states, Russia took a lot. CSA took 26 states. I'm going to laugh so hard when the CSA invariably joins the Internationale, just before the fall of Britain, of course. I'm actually kind of surprised that Britain hasn't been navy invaded yet. I mean, it wouldn't be easy. It also wouldn't necessarily be hard. Come on, how long? Mechanized equipment 1. Glorious. So I can actually start building mechanized units now. 1940. We're already working on those. I felt like there was something that I was missing. Better artillery, sure. Support companies, possibly. It's not industry. That one. You're happy you have donuts. Donuts are pretty awesome. Alright, let's go and upgrade artillery, I guess. Although I'm not actually including them in my units just yet because I could not afford to. Also, I wish to start producing mechanized. And I want them to be a priority. I want a lot of them. For which we are going to need more rubber. Netherlands, sure. Oh, we have some more units that need to be trained. We have a bunch of units that have been trained. We'll keep a line of troops up here just in case.
Pronto, signore.
And you know what? If we have the points for it, we do. Recon, field, artillery. We'll add the engineers later. Don't have the motorized for this yet, though we're actually going to produce those relatively quickly, I suspect. Alright, we won't add those just yet. We'll add everything else. Same to these. Recon. In fact, you can have recon. No, you can't. You can have recon. In fact, no, you need engineers. You're my defensive units. So we may need to do a tiny bit more training. Militia are not getting anything though. And that's just used up my manpower. So yeah, we're definitely going to need to change manpower laws. Okay, I don't want to train all of you. Let's throw you back into the training group. As Germany and Kaiserreich is better to just focus on anti-air. You have such a big industry, you may as well just get fighters. So when's this war going to start? France is no longer lend-leasing, that's fine. 45 days. Whoa, no, don't do that. Cancel. Hopefully these guys are trained before then. That would be nice. And we have another research slot, which was here. So let's get another point of decryption. So I can see what my enemies are doing.
My lord.
Hey James, thank you very much for the host there. Welcome to all James's viewers too. Hello, hello, hello. We're about ready to go and attack the Pope. After the Commune of France lost in record time. Right, Army of Sicily. The army of our kingdom should be fighting force like none other. Modern, well-equipped, and brave. The pride of the nation will serve its soul. Serve its soul or be its soul? Or save. I was wrong on both. "30 days. So on this day, in November, we shall declare war.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Algerhill, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, the host, even. And welcome to all of Algerhill's people. Come on. Let's do this. Do. Need more manpower. When do I get that? I need another 15. So, excommunication. No, I'll just install an anti-pope who will excommunicate the fake pope, i.e. the old pope. And if they disagree with that decision, I'll shoot them. If they try to excommunicate me, I'll shoot them. If they even speak out against the state, I'll shoot them. Basically, if they do anything wrong at all, I'll shoot them.
Attento.
Aha, tanks are ready. Smallest tank divisions ever. Russia declared war on Georgia. Pull a CK2 move and make him into a horse.
Comandi.
Good too. Actually, I have no cavalry. This must be one of the only nations that starts with no cavalry units.
Comandi.
Finally. Alright, let's do this. Declare war. Conquer. Send. Go. Yeah, something tells me the Pope's not going to last for very long. What, between my breakthrough and... Actually, my infantry actually have a better breakthrough than my tanks. Just means I need more tanks. Into war artillery. Let's get improved artillery. Actually, how much? 73 organisation for you, 54 for you. It's not terrible. Non-aggression with the Canadians. Apparently the Canadians like the fact I'm at war with the Pope. I've lost 37 men so far in this entire engagement. That's including against the communists.
Attento.
You guys are going to take a bit longer to train. That's fine. And once I start deploying my mechanized units, I'm going to be very difficult to kill. Alright, Rome's going to fall very, very soon. And thanks to the fact that I have very fast motorized units, they are not going to be able to do anything about that. Nuh-uh. Fall of Rome. A Sicilian general just secured the surrender of the Eternal City. For days, Sicilian troops have fought through the suburbs, and while some of the swampy areas were under Roman control, the major highway through the center of Rome and the Vatican City was completely locked down. Roman soldiers have been dispersing into the low foothill surrounding the ancient capital of the Roman Empire. The Two Sicilies has been careful to announce that special military police are on hand in the city to prevent the looting of St. Peter's Basilica and the Pantheon, and they are in negotiation with the Pope to see what autonomy the Vatican can retain while under Sicilian occupation. Try none. Okay, good. And now our armies move north to go and deal with the Italian Federation. What did I gain from the Pope? Couple more factories, which probably needs more roads and stuff. They've already fully established the roads there, actually. It's going to need some repair, though. Blimey. Let's get that done quickly. And manpower can go up to limited. So we can start mobilizing that.
Pronto, signore.
Right, let's start justifying on you. The Austrians are in the war against... Oh, yeah, of course they are. Need more political power before I do that. Never mind. I'm wondering if I got rid of the destroyers, especially the pre-Weltkrieg destroyers, whether I'd be able to reach. Your range is 1,500. Huzzah! Your range is 1,500. Okay. Spectre HDMC, thank you very much for the resub. 4 months now, buddy. Cheers. Thank you very much. Nice one. I appreciate your support. Huzzah indeed. And also we need a new focus. So we could get ANFA, which does reduce the cost of armor. So we could grab that and then the motorized production cost. Or we could work towards the flagship design, which means that we could go to super heavy battleships as soon as the next super heavy is built. Though we are still like 4 years ahead of that point, I think. Let me just double check that. Yes. Yeah, let's grab this. Economical incentives and legal protections must be put into place to ensure our tank manufacturing doesn't stay behind that of our foul foes.
Si, signore. Formazione.
Okay, so we breezed through that war. I just need the political power to declare war on them. Austria, are you at war with Britain? No, Austria never actually joined that war. It's just me and Italy. I still only lost 37 men. This entire conflict I've lost 37 men. Although I don't know if that counts the number that I lost against the Pope. That might have been deducted since. Alright, so my navy. If I ignored the destroyers, how far can the light cruisers go? 2,400. So if I split you out and grabbed all of the destroyers. Need you to reset. There you go. Did you reset? I am pretty confident you can go further than this. Okay, it's not going to tell me. What if I close you? Then try again. So where are you saying that my destroyers can reach? You're really saying that this is 1,000 kilometers more? I don't believe you. Unless I have something really ancient in here which just can't travel that far. Which I find unlikely. 2,000. 3,000 on the heavy cruisers. 2,400. So it's actually the pre-Weld Creek battleship holding me back. So let's pull those out. You and you. Now you. How far can you go? Come on. Recalculate tonight. No? Alright, so it'll be the light cruisers now holding you back, so let's split them out. Okay, this is 3,000 kilometers. You can definitely reach beyond Gibraltar. No, I'm keeping tabs on what you guys are talking about. Politics is fine. Just keep it nice. And you guys have done. Plus, it's just me shouting at my battleships and heavy cruisers for having a pathetic range! So we have access through here, right? Yes. There is no way that this is as far as you can reach. No way. Right, go and base yourself. Where's my highest level port? There. Japan's at war with Germany. I think I just need to let it reset something. Okay, seriously, why... 3,000 kilometers, so how come I can only reach up to here? This is silly. I mean, we have naval superiority everywhere, so I'm wondering if I can just prepare a naval invasion. I'm curious. Wait, do I even have naval invasion tech? Might not. That's not where it is. Nope. Well, I have basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we can apparently prepare it. Because wouldn't this be hilarious if I took over the Union of Britain, then with my decent navy, I could actually hold quite a lot of territory between that. Alright, let's go and grab the navy and just bring them together again, because that was silly. I'm just here to watch Mordred shout at ships for being dumb and the civilized discussion that seems to be going on. Yeah, see, that's the very highlight of my streams. Mordred shouting at ships and decent discussion going on in chat. Alright. How long are you saying that this prep's going to take? 70 days. Alright, speed 5. Onwards! Also, I seem to be fighting a lot of air battles. Against who? Because I'm getting a lot of air experience. So clearly I'm shooting something down. Are they trying to bomb me? From where? From here? I mean, good luck to you. I mean, this is just giving me fuel to upgrade my planes with, so great. Yeah, I can see they're using strap bombers. They're trying to. I'm disrupting 93% of their raids, though. Oops, down to 60. Oh, no, it's back up to 70, 80, 90. '93. Germany declared war on Romania, which has Bulgaria as a puppet. Poor Bulgaria.